Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have VeChain Vet daily update, so we are going to see why we don't move, right? Many altcoins moving up while VeChain remains a little bit silent. If you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe. Also join our monthly subscription, guys, to get easy profits with automated signal, buying opportunities, personal guidance, educational videos to become expert in technical analysis, and many more benefits. So I have the link in the description down below. Only 50 people can join in because I don't have time for more, and of course you can cancel anytime you like. So you can join in our Telegram group chat because we are a perfect team. We help each other every day, guys. Link is also in the description down below. And of course we are going to now follow the technical analysis right here. As you can see, we move along the 50-day EMA. You can see here the red line. We found our first target a long time ago, 9.5 cents, as I told you guys, and now we are bouncing between the 8.1 and 9.5 cents. You can see this has become our support level and we are moving sideways, right? You can see that we are moving a little bit sideways. We don't have much of a movement, but if you see how much VeChain has grown till from 22nd June till now, it had gone upwards 60%, guys. That's very huge, and that's one of the reasons that VeChain is now moving sideways, right? Because it got exhausted. We need some correction, guys. Corrections are very healthy in the cryptocurrency market, and not only. Okay, so having a healthy correction like this is nothing we should be scared of right now. Let's go to the volume is decreasing, although the volume is decreasing a little bit. You can see that, and right now let's go to the MACD. The MACD is looking good, and it is looking like okay, for me it is having a great run right now, but we don't want to see the blue line going further down now. Okay, so what I would like to see from VeChain and the MACD in the 4-hour frame is the blue line not go down, and the signal line will follow. Of course, we need to see a bullish cross right here immediately before it is too late and lose some major support levels. But for now we are good. Okay, we are good because we surpassed this resistance line right here, guys, and of course we are set to go, and we don't want to go down from this support level. The only bad thing for VeChain is that we lost in the 23rd June, we lost the support level right here on the MACD. Therefore, I believe that we formed a new lower low right here, and we don't want to see that again happening. Let's go to VeChain USDT in the 4-hour frame. You can see the 20-day MA coming above the 50-day EMA. You can see that, guys. We had a bullish cross right here, but you know, we are missing the price movement right now to see the 20-day EMA going further above the 50-day EMA. Okay, because the moving averages in general are lagging behind the price action. So the price action comes first, then the action actually of the moving averages comes after. Okay, so therefore we just see the pattern that we follow with the 20-day MA and the 50-day MA. In the 20-day MA and the 50-day MA in the 4-hour frame, we need further distance between the 20-day MA and the 50-day MA. Of course, you know that when the yellow line comes above the red line, then we are having a bullish moment, and when the opposite happens, we are having a bearish moment, like here, for example, guys, where we saw the bearish close right there, and we went all the way down. You can see the trend following all the way down. Now we are going a little bit sideways, a little bit upwards, so the 20-day MA is above the 50-day EMA. Let's go now to the RSI. The RSI is not okay. I believe that the RSI, we don't have any oversold or any overbought situation, but if you are experienced, you have to see some patterns following right here. So eventually we had some higher lows right there. Okay, we had some higher lows. We even tested the 70 for the RSI, then we corrected. Now it is very important, guys, not to fall down from this support level, and especially from this one right here. Okay, because if we start to form lower lows and lower highs, then we will just lose some major support levels for the RSI and for VeChain. Same here for the commodity channel index, but the commodity channel index, as you know, it is more sensitive to the price action, means it goes quicker upwards, quicker downwards, and the same happens with stochastic RSI, that you can see now we are in an oversold situation with the stochastic RSI. Okay, so that means, guys, that we can move upwards, we have room to grow, we have room to correct, we can go either way. Let's go a little bit to the daily frame. And on the daily frame, you will see something that I personally like. When we have that squeeze point right here, when the bottom line and the top line comes close together in the Bollinger Bands, this means that we are getting into a squeeze point. A squeeze point we call in the Bollinger Bands, that we don't have any volume and we expect the volume to increase. Okay, so and the volatility of this coin as well. So I would love to see the top line coming closer to the bottom line. Right now we are in the middle of the Bollinger Band, so we don't have any clear buying or selling opportunity. Let's see a little bit the SSL hybrid in case we have something. We had a buying opportunity here and the selling opportunity here according to the SSL hybrid. So according to the SSL hybrid, we will correct. Okay, the commodity channel index is not in an oversold or any overbought situation. However, we want to avoid seeing a pattern like this. We will just lose many support levels. And of course, for the RSI, we just want to avoid going down as well, because you can see the lower low, lower high pattern that we kept following from 16th April, where we had the overbought situation right here, and we just kept going down and down from there. And of course, right now it indicates that we might go even down to the 30 and not only, but let's hope that we avoid that, because if we do that, guys, this won't be very, very good. We are in an overbought situation with the stochastic RSI on the daily, and the market is looking good. However, we just want to see further distance between the signal line and the blue line. So let's go to the VeChain Bitcoin chart. This is another reason we don't move upwards. Okay, so it is not only because of VeChain moving 60% upwards and correcting a little bit, moving sideways. It is the VeChain Bitcoin chart. In general, guys, the VeChain Bitcoin isn't looking so good. You can see that we are correcting, we are consolidating, we are in consolidation mode, and of course we are hoping to go even higher, but for now we just have to surpass some major resistance levels. For example, right here, we don't want to lose actually these two price labels, the 0.50s, as you can see, 24, and the 0.50s, 23. We don't want to move down from this, and the reason is, guys, that we will lose some higher low pattern right here, and we will just fall down all the way. We want to maintain above the 20-day MA is above the 50-day MA for now. It is good. For the RSA, we don't have any oversold or any overbought situation, although we don't want to go down from this level right here. I will just show you with a price line. You can see that we don't want to go down from here. Okay, so the commodity channel index is now not in an oversold situation. It was before, and that's why we had a minor here pump up. Let's see how much did we move upwards. 3%, and we just went inside minus 100 and 100. Okay, so for now we are just hoping not to lose so much right here. For VeChain Bitcoin chart on the daily, guys, we had this bearish cross, and I don't like bearish cross between the 20-day EMA and the 50-day EMA. So for the midterm, because when you go on the 4-hour frame, you go more for the short term, on the daily frame, on the midterm, because each candle, guys, contains 1 day of price action. Okay, so therefore we saw the 20-day EMA crossing down the 50-day EMA, and we want to hold this support line. It is very, very crucial to hold this support line. In case we fall down, we will fall all the way to the 0.50s, 143, but for now we are good. We have gone a little bit above, we have made the swing high. This is the reason, and that we went upwards in the VeChain USDT chart as well on the daily frame, and we are not in an oversold situation, although in the stochastic RSI we are in an overbought situation. So according to the stochastic RSI, we should be careful. So let's see how can we do right here, because right now, guys, as you can see, we depend a lot on Bitcoin. Okay, because VeChain Bitcoin chart is going horizontal, a little bit sideways without much volume going on right here. So we depend a lot on whether Bitcoin can move upwards from here or not. Okay, so we are actually want to see what Bitcoin will do, VeChain will follow, but VeChain Bitcoin chart must go a little bit sideways or even upwards. If we see a correction right here going on, then VeChain won't follow, it will keep going sideways. But the real reason, guys, is that we just had a 60% movement in the price action. You can see that if I start from here, there 60%, guys, it is more than enough. Okay, it's more than enough for an altcoin to move 60% upwards, especially if it is not in an impulsive wave, because on Compound, for example, we had an impulsive wave, but on VeChain we didn't. Okay, so the next price targets remain the 9.5, 10.5 and 11.7, the ascents, the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. What you should do right here, for me, guys, personally, what I would do is to hold a little bit. If you bought around here, it's okay, do not sell for now. If you bought around there, which most of people have been done with VeChain, they have bought around there or even higher, then I would suggest you to minimize the loss, not by selling your altcoins, don't sell your coins, guys, but by buying more as we dip down. Okay, so eventually now you want to observe the market. From the time we make the 9.5 as support level, then you can swing trade right here for another 12%. Okay, you can swing trade for another 10-12%, but for now you just want to see where we can go, because eventually now we bounce between 0.236, 0.382, and you can see that we don't know where we are going yet. For VeChain Bitcoin chart, the only problem was the stochastic RSI on the daily frame, and of course the 50-day EMA crossing, 20-day EMA actually crossing down the 50-day EMA. So for me, guys, we can go higher, right? We can go higher, but we need to see Bitcoin moving above the 36,500 to go to 38,600. I believe that altcoins will keep pushing upwards. If Bitcoin does that, it needs to be something amazing to be done here in order for VeChain not to move up, right? Especially in the VeChain Bitcoin chart. The only problem that we can see right now is eventually if we correct so much down in the VeChain Bitcoin chart and Bitcoin is moving upwards. Yes, that way we can't break the 9.5 cents easily, but I believe this won't happen, guys. We won't be seeing a very, very critical correction right here going on and going all the way downwards. We might just get saved, and of course we need Bitcoin now to move upwards as well. You can see that it tries to go upwards, but we had a bearish candle right here on the 4-hour frame, pretty bearish candle right here. Actually, we want to see whether we can, how fast we can go from 36,500 to 38,600. For VeChain, 9.5, 10.5, sorry, guys, and 11.6 to 0.7 are our next price targets, and they remain the next price targets. Nothing much changed. The only thing is that I answered to you why we don't move upwards for now, but be patient, guys. Patience is the success for the cryptocurrency market, and patience is a virtue for sure. Only if you have discipline and patience, you will win in the cryptocurrency market. You won't win if you don't have discipline and patience. So you don't want to get upset by corrections or by any sort of price actions. You want to just trust the coin you invest. If you go for the long term, if you go for the short term, be sure on when to invest. It is very, very important thing. Okay, so if you join our monthly subscription, of course you will get a lot more of information. Join our Telegram group chat, because we are a beautiful family right there. And of course, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with many more videos. Bye.